I've been afraid for 8 years to share my opinions on this, to discuss openly what I know are facts about this. Yeah, 8 years is long enough, and I think that it's time to stop being afraid. I worked for Enron from 1997 through the middle of 2001, and in my last year there I was part of the communications team under Mark Palmer, and we had an internal group, worked very closely with the media team as well as government affairs. We were all on one big floor at trading desks, all levels of the organization, all out in the open, and we had a pretty strong and close-knit team. After I left Enron in 2001, I stayed in touch with my former coworkers, of course. We were pretty much just down the street from each other. And so I was watching the situation very closely. And when the news started breaking about, I guess leading off with the stock price and the apparent scandal with Andy Fastow and different things like that, I was watching it all somewhat removed, but still thinking, well, these were people that I used to work with. And at first, I almost felt myself start to kind of get sucked into it, reading the newspaper and thinking, well, these are the reporters and it's their job to present information so that I can be educated and informed. And then at some point, I just sort of hit this wall and became very disappointed in what I was reading because it all seemed extremely one-sided and very biased. And it seemed that there was this frenzy starting where you would have groups of employees complaining about how things had happened and how you were told you had to invest all your retirement in Enron stock. And we were never told that. If somebody made a joke about that, I knew it was a joke. And it seemed like anytime there was a little nugget like that out in the media, they just picked it up and ran with it and encouraged it. And I think that people started thinking, well, gee, maybe here's my 15 minutes. I've got a story to tell too. And it was just this feeding frenzy.